Hey guys, I'm Roxie Jones and I'm here for Well+Good's Trainer of the Month Club. Today, we're gonna be doing a kettlebell workout that focuses on your shoulders and your chest or pushing exercises. So today, since we're doing chest and shoulders, I'm gonna be working with a 10-pound kettlebell, although you're welcome to go lighter than that since we are working smaller muscles in the body. We're gonna be doing 6 moves, 12 reps each. Let's do this. First up, we're gonna be working with an American kettlebell swing. So it's pretty much like a regular kettlebell swing. You're just gonna be bringing your arms up above your head, stopping right at your shoulders, okay? So let's start with a lighter weight. If you feel ready to go a little heavier, then you're welcome to do that. But let's start building a little bit of momentum by pushing the hips back, since it is a traditional kettlebell swing to start. Then I'm gonna start lifting my arms over my head and not going past my shoulder joints. So once I start to hit the top, that's when I'll count my reps. All right, you just wanna make sure that you thrust your hips forward and not overextend your back too much. Stop right above the crown of your head. Squeezing your glutes, keeping your core tight. We got 10, 11, and last one, 12. Awesome, so you should be pretty warmed up by now. So next exercise, we're gonna be doing a single arm chest press, holding our glute bridge at the same time. So since we are working with our chest and our shoulders, we wanna start with lighter weights since they are smaller muscles, all right? So starting with your back flat on the ground, I want you to think about tilting your pelvis up so that your lower back touches the ground to begin with. Now, since we're just doing one hand, you can place your opposite hand flat into the ground, and your other arm is gonna be at a 45-degree angle to start the chest press. So I'm gonna begin by holding my glute bridge at the top, and then I'm gonna drive my hand straight up to the sky, keeping that 45-degree angle. So that's 3, 4, 5, and I just wanna make sure that my butt is squeezed the whole time holding my bridge, okay? You're gonna drive your palm almost like you're touching the top of the sky. Keep driving up, and you can exhale every time the weight moves away from you. We're on 11 and 12, all right? Once you're done with your first set on this side, you're gonna drop your hips back down and move your weight over to the other side. Try not to pass it over your head so you don't drop it on your face. Now, place your other hand flat into the ground. It's almost like you're pushing the ground away from you. I'm gonna start in my glute bridge again. Starting to drive the kettlebell up and away and coming down so that my elbow lightly touches the ground, and that's 1 full rep, okay? It's also super helpful to use your breath while you're lifting so you can really help drive the weight away from you. We have 1 more rep, and that makes 12. All right, after the last rep, I'm gonna let my weight come down, let my hips come down as well, and then I'll start my next exercise. Okay, so third exercise, we're gonna be doing a half kneeling shoulder press. Definitely recommend starting with a lighter weight because your shoulders are tiny little muscles. All right, so starting in your half kneeling position, remember you wanna keep your back toe tucked under the entire time so that you're not putting any pressure on your ankle. So my back toe is tucked under, the crown of my head is lined up with the ball of my hips, and I'm gonna lift up my kettlebell into my racked position. So my palm can be facing in towards me, and my wrist is stacked over my shoulder or my elbow. Now you can put your hand on your hip, or for balance, you can keep your arm out to the side. I'm gonna start with my shoulder press, pressing all the way up, straight above my head. That's 2, 3, 4, and don't forget, you can also use your breath with this. Anytime you're pressing your limbs or your weight away from you, that's when you wanna exhale to really exert more force and get the full range of motion. Really helps. We have 3 more reps. That makes 11 and 12. All right, you always wanna bring it down to your rack position anytime you're gonna be switching sides, okay? So let's do the other leg. Bring your other foot in front. Remember your back toe is tucked under. I'm just gonna switch arms, keeping my kettlebell here, my rack position, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you feel like you're moving pretty fast and your form looks good, then you can definitely move on to the next weight up to make it a little heavier and more challenging. We got 3 more reps. That makes 11 and 12. So fourth exercise, we're gonna be doing a front shoulder raise. Now again, you don't need to go heavy with this since it is working your shoulders and they're tiny muscles. So I'm gonna be holding on to this 10-pound kettlebell with both of my hands. And if you'd like to go lighter and even do a 5-pound, you're welcome to do that too. All right, so with the front shoulder raise, I'm gonna be standing with my feet hip width apart, and all I'm doing is lifting my hands so that they're parallel to my shoulders. And you never wanna go above that to strain your shoulder joint. So just come straight up right in front of you. You can keep your core nice and tight. You can also do this sitting down as well. If you feel like standing is a little too strenuous. And again, when my limbs move away from my body, that's when I'm exhaling to help exert more force. 3 more reps, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Awesome job. Probably gonna have to stretch your shoulders now. So our 5th exercise, we're gonna be doing a rear delt fly. Now you're gonna need both weights. I do recommend going even lighter than 10 pounds because that's already pretty heavy for your rear delts, which are pretty small muscles. All right, so grabbing both of my kettlebells, I'm gonna start bending over, hinging at my hips, okay? If you wanna stagger your feet, you can do that if it helps you balance better. But I just wanna make sure that my back is completely parallel to the ground. I'm gonna start by lifting up my hands so that they're parallel with my shoulders, all right? That's 2, 3, 4, and if you feel like you're starting to put a little bit too much momentum in it, then you can lighten up your weight. That's a good sign that you're lifting way too heavy, okay? So you wanna think about squeezing the shoulder blades at the top. You're gonna definitely feel this in your rear delts. I'm feeling this right now. We have 2 more reps, 11 and 12. All right, so this brings us to our last exercise, a lying chest fly. So I'm gonna, once again, grab my lighter weight, and I'm gonna have a seat on the ground. Now you can keep your legs bent. I like to keep them bent with my feet on the ground, or you can leave them out in front of you, okay? So starting with your kettlebells in your rack position, you're gonna start with your arms up above, and you're gonna let your arms come down, out and away from you in a wide position, okay? Now you always wanna make sure that you're holding onto the kettlebells, opening up your chest, and bringing it back up top to the starting position, and that's your fly. Now another thing I wanna point out is that you're driving your lower back into the ground to keep your core completely engaged. Think about squeezing that space between your ribs and your hips as you're in that position, okay? We have 3 more reps, 10, 11, and last one, 12. All right, before you drop your weights down, don't forget to bring your elbows back down to the ground just for safety, and then you can drop your weights down to your sides. All right, so that's our shoulders and chest workout. I definitely recommend doing this 2 more times through, so a total of 3 sets. And don't forget to stretch after because you don't want T-Rex arms, okay? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Roxie Jones. Be sure to subscribe to Well+Good's channel if you'd like more workouts just like this.